Damn it! Why me? Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did. Boy, am I nervous. Hi, Chief. Thanks. Oh, just checking if it's safe. Without any data left, rather. Actually, suppose I owe him a favor. Yes? Actually, I kind of owe him. I kind of owe my first job to him. And my reasons have been returned. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I own him. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants... yeah. Hey, in a hurry? Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell me guilty. I need a death sentence. I'm afraid to die. What? What's wrong now? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without it. I can't. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. You took my baby away. That's the response of your girlfriend there. Newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy named arrested was the unlucky sap Dana, Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school has a saying, when something smells, it's usually Butts. 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. Oh yeah, it is. Wait! One thing I can say, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. I know better than anyone, that he's a good guy at heart. And that is a massive walking headache. That I own one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. That's just what I'm going to do. Wait a minute, you said Edgeworth was. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Because I'm going to use the gavel. Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Shaky eyesight. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Why is Phoenix Wright, of course? The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? This one. I read the case report cover to cover sometimes. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way. Oh my god. I'm gonna tell blanket. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel like... Yeah, I know. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Mia Fey. Cindy Stone. Victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... poisoned. Yeah. Here is blunt object. She was struck once by blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. I feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it for evidence. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to stand. Chief, what do I do now? Uh-oh, I get excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We agreed together. You Romeo and Juliet. Hear about your romantic. Neil died. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She just returned from overseas, one of them was for murder. What do you mean murder? Lies, all of it, lies, I don't believe one of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, all the men who gave her money and gifts. She took the money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Yeah, that is a way of running his mouth now. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That changed, you know? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Oh yeah. Forgot that was before that. Something not existed, but from the ashes will be less of a headache. I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not good. Next question. You entered the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. You went. I do. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, Order? Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. He was an old man, so like, I didn't see him. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day... Oh wait, I'm giving Metro stuff. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sarwit to the stand. Mr. Sarwit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sarwit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. I think it's strange, looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I crawled inside and found myself able to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. I went to phone in her apartment for them working. I went to a nearby apartment and had a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who rang was, without doubt, the defendant, sitting right in there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sarwit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Now, Mr. Wright? Yes? Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Your Honor? What exactly am I supposed to do? Right, what? You lying? I'll prove it not. Yeah. Okay. Open the court record with the L1 button and point out contradictions in the testimony. Whatever, ma'am. Electricity window. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m., you sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, no. This is trivial. The witness really forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sarwit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Wait, don't remember now. Will you care to give your testimony again? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. I've gotten this one. I think.
Objection!
Hold it right now. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. In this record, Control really does love disconnecting. You couldn't have heard on television or vision. The defense of the point. Do you have an explanation for it, Mr. Sword? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. God. Wait, I remember now. God, my voice keeps changing, friend. Mr. Starwood, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. Not when you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been a shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Starwood. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? God, my voice keeps changing. Try to find one to sell him because he's only in for one case. He has evidence from the fact he's seen in jail in Ace Attorney Investigations 2. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Allegro.
Objection!
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Starwood. I saw it now, okay? There's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. That is switch. You filter and it says a timeout now. Then goes and knock out the clock and submitted it to the statue. My fault. God, thanks to sorry, I've got my two voices and stuff. I see, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Road, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with the testimony now? Yes, because how was he going to... Because how was he... No, it was a clock. Your Honour, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. Your line, you were inside the apartment on the day of murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's point. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Starwood, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned in your mind. That's why you were so certain about it. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock. I heard. No, I mean, I saw. Shut up. I hate you. It was him. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Burn! Get him down. Silently hidden. Watch again, Val Grammy. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is violence, but I think it was very careful. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sowett heard was definitely in this clock. The fact which is clear if you simply... Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, you may have the clock. I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is nothing. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, please tell me what time it is now. It's 7:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow, precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sowett heard and the actual time there. So, Mr. Sowett, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing! Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? Why do it seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow? Proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? Can't prove that. You don't have a case. Right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I'm so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on the ferry the day before the murder. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness, unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowett. I come all this way down to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lies, horse slime. Yeah, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Mia? Chief? Listen up, Frank. Don't throw this one away. Not like that. Chief, over. Can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove it. Yeah. Wait, maybe I can prove it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was only going slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond the doubt. Of course. Let's see if I this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock is running slow. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day now. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck it dead in the palm was wrong. There's enough for you, Mrs. Sowett? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Sarah was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sarah let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sarwick grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Still can't believe he won. Thanks, Chief. I will to you. I've never seen a chief looking this happy. He's this glad I can imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no! I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations. Harry? Thanks, so we owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. Actually, I made this coffee. Made one for her and one for me. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. That made you just want to cry. Larry. Excuse me? Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Yes. My lawyer's badge. Wait, didn't mean to say this. Huh? Oh yeah. What the heck is she talking about? Take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump there. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she travelled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? Pretty heavy clock to take travelling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick! I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made me feel a little better, huh?